Going for a big provision.
Breaking news tonight, the coronavirus outbreak declared a global pandemic.
We had just crossed the Panama Canal and were anchored off Panama City, and in the past week, 4 of my brothers and sisters canceled their planned visit, and 3 crew who were joining us to the Galapagos canceled. This was the beginning of COVID, and like everyone else, our plans were thrown into disarray. While most people were freaking out in the comfort of their own home, we were in a foreign country with a violent history. Our plan after Galapagos was French Polynesia, but with borders closing all around the world, I decided that while stores were still open, we would load up on enough food to sustain us for at least 9 months.
We ready for the Pacific? No, actually, we have 2 more grocery runs to do.
It was no longer a laughing matter when Panama started to refuse to grant exit Zarpe documents that we needed to enter the next country.
So many Americans are scrambling to get home before they get stranded.
Pretty quiet at the market today. Last day before Panama goes into lockdown.
Meanwhile, Denmark closed its borders yesterday to everyone except its citizens and residents. Germany is set to follow suit.
Our agent emailed us that the Galapagos had closed and French Polynesia was forcing arriving boats to drop anchor and their crew to head straight to the airport to fly home. With more and more destinations closed, we had no idea how long we'd be out at sea and wanted to completely top up.
So we're going on an operation now to reload with diesel and some food. The grocery guy is gonna drop it off on the beach and we do a contactless transfer. All right, let's do it.
We had met Bailey in the San Blas, and once airports started shutting down, Tengah was his only way out of Panama. We successfully checked out minutes before immigration shut down completely and headed to this offshore island called Contadora for a self-imposed 7-day quarantine. Once we approached, we were informed by soldiers that there was a COVID case on the island and we could do our transaction, but it had to leave within 10 minutes.
Diesel, and also if you have the, do you have the rice? And then what vegetables do you have? We were hoping for cabbage.
Our ML-54 has enough solar to make water and live at anchor indefinitely, but we would likely have to motor through forecasted light wind areas, so I wanted to make sure our 900-liter or 243-gallon diesel tank was absolutely full.
Get it out past this.
The latest plan was to sail nearly 5,000 nautical miles to Hawaii, a distance that is nearly the equivalent of crossing the Atlantic Ocean twice.
So 24th, we're headed off finally after what, almost 2 months in Panama? A little bit less than 2 months. These are all the boats here, stuck. Not sure where to go, but we're gonna pull up anchor and get the hell out of here.
I made the difficult decision to set off on this massive 5,000 nautical mile passage into the world's biggest ocean against the advice of most of the people who care about me. A few well-meaning cruiser friends told us to stay put. My sister, who is my EPIRB emergency contact, reminded me that if something were to happen, rescue might be unavailable. My parents' decision to escape Vietnam after the war to give us a better life has taught me that when things are going sideways, you need to take action and control your own destiny, rather than sit and hope that someone else will take care of you. The forecast off Panama completely changed every 12 hours, and we weren't sure whether to go to the southern route towards the Galapagos or the northern route up the Central American coast.
Cruising along at, what are we going, Bailey? 4.6. In like 7 knots of wind, true wind. It's basically been our setup for a couple days now. Got code 0 up.
Thankfully, we had a good inventory of light wind sails. This would be our longest passage by far, and we wanted to document it. Mia came up with a great idea to take a sunset photo every evening of this passage.
Let's do it.
We recently purchased a Parasailor, and it turned out to be absolutely crucial, as we wouldn't reach consistent trades for another 1,500 nautical miles.
Hey Mia, go ahead and drop the staysail on port side. Good, lock. All right, so we'll just leave that there. Let's go ahead and get the other line set up. Okay, that. I think that's kind of it. So we haul this sucker up. Are we ready? Stay low. Pull green and white. Pull more. More. Okay, that's good. Lock it off. Go to the other side to red. I'm hauling up. Start pulling red. Stop pulling red. It needs to go back down. Sometimes it gets caught on that damn wing. No. Oh, there you go. Good. I think. All right. There you go.
The second week was mostly light winds, and without our Parasailor or Code Zero, we'd either be sitting still or burning hundreds of liters of diesel. Soon, we hooked our biggest fish ever.
Yeah, this thing right here. Yeah, that's crazy.
The fish swam under the boat, and I thought it was caught in the prop. The GoPro didn't help us, so I had to dive into the water with this pissed off fish to see what had happened. Luckily, it was just wrapped around our sonar sensor, and the fight continued.
This is after Scott jumped in the water because we thought we ran over the line of most of the fish.
Yeah, just tie one end of it to the boat. Good.
With a kilometer or almost 1,100 yards of line out, it took a while.
Wait till it goes down. Now, go. Let me know if you're out of gas. I think we're dragging a carcass. Hard to starboard, please. Hope we don't get a shark attacking it. What do you think, Bailey? You think we'll have something to eat tonight?
Hell yeah.
Bailey, this thing is a fucking monster. I mean, if it's dead and it's this heavy, we're still gonna pour alcohol in its mouth though. I don't trust this thing. But we're not gonna risk it. So its gills is where you need it. So if you have to pour it elsewhere to get it in its gills, that's okay too. What is that moving? The gaff. Do not lose the gaff, dude. I just hope a shark doesn't come and take it. I don't know where to jam it, dude. What? He's awake? All right, go ahead and remove that gray line. We're gonna need it. All right, give me the gaff. This needs to happen quickly. Shark's gonna show up. Give me the gray line. Here. What we need to do is get this thing inside of it. Grab my back. Ah!
At this point, the gaff broke.
Don't worry, dude.
The gaff.
Oh, broke?
Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. Oh, very sharp. Okay, so we're gonna try a different route. Yeah, it's 300-pound line, it shouldn't break. Here, can you hold this? Right here? Right here. Man, that's gonna hurt if I get rammed by that thing. Alright, he's gone. Just hold on to him. I'm bleeding. Okay, untie this, untie that. Let me think. Okay, we're gonna use this line. All right, we're gonna do this somewhat fast before the shark comes, so it's somewhat of a rush, Mia. Are you okay, Bailey? Any sharks show up yet? Okay, it's bound to happen soon, so as soon as Mia gets this done, I'll try to help you over there. Okay. Okay, Go ahead and just put it on the winch for now. Okay, so crank a little bit quicker, Mia, if you can. Okay. Okay, so release the sheet, Mia.
Because this will come down.
Okay, so just hold on. Ah. Yeah, we can raise this bad boy to the sky almost. If you let that go, will it clear? Okay, good. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
At this point, the video died, but the audio still worked.
Keep going.
Working on it, dude.
What, is it heavy?
Yes.
Since I didn't know what I was doing, I had threaded the hauling line through the gills. As the boat rolled, the fish's head could not support its own weight, and it came down, smashing my hand on the rail in the process. After a nearly 3-hour fight, we watched in horror as this fish fell into the depths. Dejected from the loss, we spent the next few days in a funk. But with the boat requiring very little effort to sail and the Pacific earning its reputation for calm seas, we decided to get a little workout in.
Less than 1,000 miles. Gotta look good for the Hawaiians. Feeling good?
Sure.
At some point in every long passage, the boat gets into a groove, you get into a rhythm, and your land-based worries melt away as the days blend together and time loses meaning. This is why we sail across oceans. Our zen, however, was interrupted by what I thought was a small tuna.
Oh, it's a fucking marlin. Oh, there it is. You see it? Its fin is showing up.
This marlin turned out to be much more dangerous.
It's on the wrong side of the fin. It's on the wrong side of the fin. No, don't shit. Okay, what the hell? Ah, that hurts. Ah, that hurts.
See, it's caught on the lure, and now it's caught on the tail. Gonna pull the lure out, I think.
No, don't.
Do you want to pour more rum?
Pour it right down his mouth. That might be it. Get it over. There you go. That's it. That's it. Hey, that's it. Let it slide down. Let it down. Let go. Let down. Here. All right, we can. Hang on. Okay.
It's a nice looking fish.
The next few days were among the best of our passage, and more so than usual, we didn't want the passage to end. We knew that arrival into Hawaii meant that the zen of passage life would be replaced by 24/7 coverage of the developing pandemic that we had purposely avoided for the past month.
We're on day 27, and not exactly sure if we have to eat all of our food, so we're gonna make a valiant attempt. What are we cooking?
Beef.
Beef. What? Oh, with carrots. Every single damn meal with carrots.
And fresh tomatoes.
Fresh tomatoes. Day 27.
The last.
And Colombian beef, I think.
Yeah. This is the last.
Carrots? Really?
No, tomatoes.
Oh, okay. 775 miles left. This is day 43 since we've been shopping. Maybe it's actually our last piece of fruit though. Fridge smells like a morgue, but at least we have fresh fruits and vegetables. This is our first taste of civilization. 94.7 FM, KWXX something in Hawaii. April 24th, about 1:40 or 12:40 p.m. and we're approaching Hilo. Big ass swell on the harbor entry. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it should be about 2 meters, 2.2 meters or so. Pretty exciting. See the waves breaking on shore over there. Tengah's ready to go into quarantine. Our final surf into Hilo. Wow, look at the waves breaking over there. Whoa, what is this thing underneath me?
Including our 7-day pre-passage quarantine, we hadn't touched land in almost 40 days.
Beautiful Hilo, Hawaii, huh, man? Seeing a tree, should I know what the hell it is?
And the smell. Can you smell it?
Yeah.
After check-in, we were allowed one stop before heading back to the boat for a 14-day quarantine.
Mia's birthday, so she chose champagne.
With the Dominoes and Corona.
Classic, classic. All right, so we got checked in, and now we have, it's Mia's birthday, so she wanted beer and pizza. So she's got beer and pizza.
As a team, we did it, escaping a deteriorating situation in Panama, sailing 4,848 nautical miles over 31 days to Hawaii. The world had changed while we were at sea, and for these last few moments, we ignored that new reality and celebrated successfully controlling our destiny in the alternate world we call Tengah.